Good morning. In this video, I wanted to discuss about how the truth can sometimes hurt us, even though deep down inside we know it's true. So I was talking to a friend, and I won't really disclose what we were talking about, but I heard a critique about myself. Something I thought about, but it's like it's always kind of harsh when other people point it out. Not that you get defensive, but it's like, dang, I ain't know nobody was I ain't know nobody was noticing. And that's just with life. I mean, some people are more receptive to hearing the truth in comparison to other people. With me, I consider myself to be sensitive. I do feel like I'm not as sensitive as I was. So just hearing certain things is like, I'll think about it. I'll kind of marinate on it. I try not to lose the message because sometimes when we're in our emotions, we'll let that overshadow what the message was. And when the truth hurts you like that, it's really hard to listen to the message. And I just feel like it's just something that comes with life. As a person, I would say that I am not the fourth runner to be like, oh, you should be doing this, that. I'm more of a person where if you ask me for your advice, I'm going to give you my stance on how I perceive how your situation is going or how I look at what you're doing. Now, if your track is showing, I'm going to tell your track is showing. But for the most part, I just, I only give my opinion and my stance when it's asked or required of me. So I just feel like that's something that I need to work on. I think it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was, but I feel like this could be applicable to most people because a lot of times people do not like to hear the truth. It doesn't matter what age, young, middle, old. So it's just something that you have to get accustomed to and never lose sight of the message. So that's what I wanted to talk about because it did hurt my feelings, but it's not going to kill me. I feel like it's going to make me stronger. And I want to take something away from the message rather than focusing on the emotion, on how it affected my feelings. I'd rather go that route. And that's just what it is. Because I notice that a lot. Even sometimes with people deliveries, it could come off harsh. It's not something you're used to, especially if you was like, raised in a different upbringing where you had parents who didn't yell at you, but then you have other people whose parents were really outspoken and yelled at them. So you're gonna come across a lot of different people who have different upbringings, cultures, and things like that. So it's just a melting pot, and you have to learn to get adjusted to what people say and remember to focus on the critique. I do believe that delivery is important, but if you feel like the message is hitting home, if you feel like there's some conviction within the message, then you might know there may be some truth to it. So ponder more so on the message more than anything. And that's what I'm working on. Because like I said, I've gotten better with being receptive to things that I don't really want to hear. But sometimes, like with that whole the truth hurts, it still is there, it's still relevant, it's still prevalent to a lot of our lives. Everybody doesn't want to hear the truth all the time. I'm a work in progress, and like I said, I feel like I'm taking it better than I thought I would have. So I'm going to listen to the critique and try to get some growth from it, and then apply it to my situation, apply it to my life, because that's what it's all about. I wholeheartedly believe that In order for you to learn, you're going to have to face opposition, and with opposition there are challenges, excuse me. So that's just one of the things that that's just one of the things that I have to do. But yeah, like as I was previously mentioning, I'm not the most blunt person. I usually just observe, and then like if you ask me, like I said, your advice on something, then I'll tell you. But I have friends who are very, very blunt. But I'm really not like that. I always try to take the more modest approach with um, giving advice that can be really touchy, and I feel like can be sensitive to people. I don't know. I just don't really want to offend anybody. I'm still in my feelings about it a tad, but I'm going to I'm going to get over it, and that's just the point. Like, I don't feel like we should always just be stuck in how people perceive us or their validations. I'd rather just look at the critique of it all and grow from that. So that's all I wanted to say, and I hope everybody's having a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.